Deep in the vast jungle of the Amazon live tribes who have guarded their traditions, their lands, and their secrets for centuries. Cut off from the modern world, they live in harmony with nature, practicing skills passed down through countless generations. Their knowledge of plants, animals, and survival is something even science is only beginning to understand. These tribes see the forest not as a resource to be exploited, but as a living, breathing guardian that sustains them. Every tree, every river, every creature plays a part in their story of survival. They craft tools from wood and stone, hunt with poisoned arrows, and gather healing plants unknown to the outside world. And so they've maintained their way of life for hundreds of years, adapting and thriving in one of the most unforgiving and bountiful environments on Earth. But their existence is under constant threat. Deforestation, illegal mining, and encroachment by outsiders are pushing them closer to extinction. Many have already disappeared, leaving behind only faint traces of their way of life. Others still fight to remain unseen, protecting their lands as the guardians of the green world. To the outside eye, their lives may seem primitive, but in reality, they embody a wisdom. We have forgotten a balance between humanity and nature. In the silence of the rainforest, their voices remind us that survival is not about conquering the earth, but about living as part of it. The tribes of the Amazon are more than just people of the forest. They are living proof that another way of life is possible, one that respects the very roots of our planet. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're rediving into the heart of the Amazon rainforest to explore the lives of the indigenous tribes who call this place home. These are the people who have lived in harmony with the jungle for centuries, whose knowledge of the rainforest is so profound it borders on magic. Now, the Amazon isn't just a place, it's a living, breathing entity, a green world teeming with life. To the tribes of the Amazon, this forest isn't just their home, it's their teacher, their provider, their entire life story. They don't see themselves as separate from the forest, but as an integral part of it. They live with the rhythm of the rainforest, understanding its language and respecting its power. Imagine waking up before dawn to the symphony of the jungle, the chorus of birds and insects, the rustle of creatures unseen. This is their reality. As the sun filters through the dense canopy, painting the forest floor in dappled light, they begin their day. For some, it's a day of hunting, where skill and strategy are as important as the sharpest knife or the keenest eyesight. The prey here is plentiful, but also wary, and the chase is as much a test of patience as it is of speed. The tribesmen stalk their prey, moving silently through the undergrowth, their bodies painted with intricate designs that tell stories of their lineage and their purpose. When the moment is right, they strike, not for sport, but out of necessity, taking only what they need to sustain their families and their communities. For others, the day begins with the gentle task of gathering fruits, nuts, and medicinal plants. Here, knowledge is the most potent tool. Each leaf, each root, each fruit holds a secret, a story of healing or sustenance written in the very structure of the plant itself. It's a knowledge passed down through generations of women, a living library of herbal lore that modern science is only just beginning to decipher. As the day progresses, the rhythm of life in the rainforest continues. Children learn the ancient skills of their people, preparing for the day when they'll take their place in the community. The elderly share stories around the fire, tales of their ancestors and the spirits of the forest, keeping the traditions alive. Life here is not easy. The forest is a harsh yet generous provider. There is beauty in its abundance, but danger lurks in its shadows, whether in the form of poisonous creatures or unpredictable weather. Yet the people of the Amazon have thrived here for millennia. They've learned to read the signs of the forest, to predict the rains or the storms, to navigate its winding paths, to build homes that blend seamlessly with the trees. They've developed techniques of hunting and gathering that ensure the forest's bounty is shared fairly, leaving enough for the creatures and for the seasons to come. In a world where sustainability is a buzzword, these tribes have been living the practice for generations. But their existence is not without threats. The world beyond the trees is encroaching on their way of life. Illegal loggers threaten the delicate balance of the forest. Miners seek the earth's hidden treasures, unaware of the damage they cause. And diseases brought from the outside world can decimate tribes who've never even seen a doctor. Yet despite these threats, they stand firm, rooted in the wisdom of their ancestors and the strength of their connection to the land. In the face of adversity, they've formed alliances, uniting different tribes under a common goal, protecting their ancestral lands and their right to a way of life that has been all but forgotten in the rest of the world. Now, if you think that sounds impressive, just wait, because there's more to these tribes than meets the eye. They are not just skilled hunters, gatherers, and protectors of the forest. They are artists too. Their bodies become canvases adorned with intricate patterns and vibrant colors that tell stories of bravery, tradition, and connection to the natural world. Their music echoes the rhythms of the jungle, and their dances mimic the movements of the animals they revere. Even their weapons, far from being mere tools of war, are works of art, crafted with such precision and skill that they become objects of beauty in the midst of danger. And let's not forget their spirit, their indomitable will to survive, to thrive, and to protect. They are the true guardians of the green world, standing as silent witnesses to the wonders and the fragility of the Amazon rainforest. You know, it's easy to look at these tribes and see a way of life that seems so different from our own. We might marvel at their skills or romanticize their connection to nature. But the truth is, we have much to learn from them. Their deep understanding of the natural world, their sustainable practices, and their resilience in the face of adversity are lessons that we, in the developed world, desperately need to pay attention to. We can learn from their harmonious way of living, from their respect for the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Maybe then we can begin to understand that we are not separate from nature, but a part of it. That our survival depends on the health of the planet, just as much as it does for the tribes of the Amazon. And that's the kind of wisdom that these tribes embody. They are living repositories of knowledge that can help us all see beyond our own short-term needs and towards a more sustainable and harmonious future. The story of the tribes of the Amazon is one that needs to be told and retold until we truly understand the lessons they have for us. Their voices, though different from ours, deserve to be heard. Their cultures, though ancient, have much to teach us, and their struggles, though challenging, are a mirror to the problems we all face. So next time you hear about the Amazon rainforest, remember, it's not just a geographical wonder. It's home to some of the most resilient, resourceful, and wise people on the planet. The tribes of the Amazon, the guardians of the green world. Their story is our story, and their future is intertwined with our own. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of the Amazon, don't forget to like the video, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more. Together, we can continue to explore, understand, and appreciate the rich tapestry of cultures that make our world so fascinating. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.